For many Las Vegas residents, life isn't as sweet as it used to be. The unemployment rate in Nevada is at its highest in 15 years. Matthew and Andrew have been waiting here since 4 in the morning. They're trying to collect a check that should help them find their way back to work. These 20-year-old job seekers are discovering how tough the local job market has become.
You got this job and you think you got everything going good. Next thing you know, they turn around and say, work's slow, or there's not enough, their budget's not good enough, and they just lay you off for basically no reason. I mean, how is that going to help you out in the long run? I mean, you're here to try to survive, and you can't even do that when you even got your employer sending you home because there's no work.
In a town used to two-digit growth, the crisis caught everyone off guard. The assistant director of social services saw it coming, but not with such force.
We trended last year that our numbers were up 15%. So we budgeted 20% even more for this year in regard to that direct assistance we give. But the real epiphany came when we came in and we saw folks were sleeping outside, waiting to get in our doors, and we had to incur cost of round-the-clock security to keep them safe, things we hadn't predicted.
The crisis struck at the heart of Vegas, where the biggest local employers are side by side. The palaces and their casinos, and construction. Many of these sites are operating at a slow pace or have been shut down, and tourists are no longer filling the streets. A few miles away, Matthew and Andrew's neighborhood has taken a heavy blow. Foreclosures and unemployment are rampant around here.
Hi boys, you're here! Come on in!
Donnie has been around for a while, and she has never seen Vegas suffer this much.
I've lived in this town for 50 years. My father, my uncles, all of them worked in construction. And this has always been a booming, thriving city because of the tourists and because of the casinos and stuff. But now it's even the casinos are hurting, if you can imagine. So it's really gotten bad. It's really gotten bad now.
117,000 Nevadans have filed for unemployment since January. That's almost more than for all of last year. Despite warnings by social services, local authorities are struggling to meet demands. The crisis has already cost the state more than $1 billion, close to 1/5 of its budget. The governor compares these tough times to the Great Depression.